Welcome to Rochester Regional Health. This online presentation on the Unity Benefits Program is designed to provide you an overview of the comprehensive benefits package Rochester Regional Health makes available to our eligible employees. Should you have any questions pertaining to any of the content, please contact the benefits team at 922-1100 or hrbenefits@unityhealth.org. Our retirement program consists of 3 components, giving you a few different ways to support your retirement savings. Retirement is an important benefit to consider. We all need to actively prepare so that retirement is what we want it to be, and these plans can help. The first component of the retirement program is the pension plan. Many companies no longer offer a pension, but we continue to offer this benefit. This benefit is completely funded by the system. To be eligible, you must complete at least 1,000 hours of service during the calendar year. You will be automatically enrolled once you've met the eligibility requirement. There is no action required on your part. After you have completed 5 years of service, working 1,000 hours in each of those years, you'll be fully vested in the pension plan. Vested means that you've earned the right to the benefit. The pension will be paid out to you as a monthly benefit at the time of retirement, age 65, with a reduced benefit as early as age 55. The second retirement vehicle offered is the 403B or 401k plan. Most people are familiar with a 401k, which is a savings vehicle that allows employees to save money on a pre-tax basis through payroll deferral for the specific purpose of retirement. The difference between a 403B and 401k is based on the for-profit and non-for-profit status within our business. ACM Lab and apothecary employees work in the for-profit side of our business and would therefore utilize the 401k plan. All Unity employees are in the not-for-profit side and would enroll in the 403B. The plans are the same, the investment options identical. You can contribute a percentage of your pay up to the IRS limit, which is $18,000 in 2015. Employees who will be 50 or older during the calendar year can make additional catch-up contributions up to the IRS limit of $6,000 for 2015. Participating in an employer's 403B or 401k plan is a great way to save for retirement because it also reduces the taxes on your income. Our plans are administered by Transamerica Retirement Solutions. Unlike other benefits, you may enroll in this plan at any time after receiving your first paycheck. You can enroll in a few different ways, either directly with Transamerica by phone or online, or by meeting with the Retirement's Benefit Group at your worksite. You also may be able to roll over balances you have with other retirement plans into this plan. The third component of our retirement program is a match to your 403B or 401k contributions. Our match is 25% of the amount you contribute to a maximum of 1% of your annual earnings. In order to receive the match, you must work 1,000 hours during the year and be employed on the last day of the calendar year. The vesting requirement for the match is 3 years. Remember that vesting means you've earned the right to the benefit. So if you enroll in the 403B and leave the system after 2 years of service, you would forfeit the match monies. If you work for 5 years before leaving employment, you would keep the match dollars for your retirement. Let's look at an example. If you earn $30,000 and elect to set aside 4% of your pay for your retirement savings plan, then your contribution for that year is $1,200. The system will match 25% of the amount you contributed up to 1%, which translates to a match amount of $300. Should you be out of work for an extended period of time due to injury, illness, or maternity leave, short-term disability will provide a benefit of 50% of your weekly salary to a maximum of $170 a week. The first week you're out of work is a waiting period, then you're eligible for the benefit to begin on day 8 of your leave. This benefit is in place for all employees, full-time, part-time, and per diem. You are eligible for this after 28 days of employment. Many employees are familiar with the counseling services offered by a traditional EAP, and our program provides those types of services. You, your spouse, and children are eligible to receive 3 hours of discrete counseling services for everyday concerns such as relationship, financial, work-life balance matters, etc. The counseling is completely confidential. Our plan also offers a more unique benefit called Personal Assistance Service, which can help you research or plan events. Maybe you have a family reunion coming up this summer that's out of state, you need a hotel. The Personal Assistance Service can help research options and make plans for you. We offer a variety of benefit perks which offer discounts on many types of services. The RARES discount program is our most popular perk, and it provides discounts on local and national services such as sporting events, car rentals, and online shopping. You need a membership card and or ID number to obtain the discounts, which is available on our intranet site. Other perks include a discount at our child care center located on the Park Ridge campus, a homeownership program, and more. Be sure to check our webpage for details. All of the benefits we've talked about thus far are available to all employees. The following benefits are available to part-time and full-time employees. For the Unity Benefits Program, full-time includes employees who are regularly scheduled to work at least 35 hours per week. Part-time includes those regularly scheduled to work at least 20 to 34 hours per week. The Unity Benefits Program offers a comprehensive array of benefits options, including health, dental, vision insurance, flexible spending accounts, life and disability insurance, and more. An important benefit for many is health insurance. A guiding principle in the development of the Unity Health Plan has been to provide quality health coverage that is affordable to employees and to the system. Being in healthcare, we all know the cost of healthcare keeps rising, resulting in some employers choosing not to offer health insurance to their employees any longer. It is important to us as a healthcare provider and an organization who cares about its employees to continue to provide health insurance coverage. The second objective is to give access to preferred providers at the lowest market competitive rates. The Rochester Regional Domestic Network offers a breadth of high-quality services and physicians from Unity and Rochester General, as well as more than 150 locations to choose from, including Unity Hospital, Rochester General Hospital, and Newark Wayne Community Hospital. Lastly, we want to encourage all of our employees to engage in the health and wellness of ourselves and our families. Becoming more active consumers of healthcare will arm us with the information we need to make wise healthcare decisions, benefiting us all as an organization and as a community. We offer 2 health plans, the Unity Basic Plan and the Unity Enhanced Plan. Excellus Blue Cross Blue Shield administers claims for both plans. You can enroll your legal spouse, domestic partner, and children up to the age of 26. The Unity Health Plan is considered a PPO, or a Preferred Provider Organization. When you use Rochester Regional Health Providers, which make up our domestic network, you'll pay the lowest copays on the plan. If you choose to seek services outside of the Rochester Regional Health Network, as long as the provider is participating with Blue Cross Blue Shield, you'll still have insurance coverage to help with those costs, but your copay will be higher. There are exceptions to this structure. Firstly, for pediatric services. If you take your child outside of Rochester Regional for services, you will not be required to pay a higher copay. The copay for children under age 19 who see a Blue Cross Blue Shield participating physician will be the same copay as if they saw a provider in the Rochester Regional Domestic Network. Secondly, if you are seeking services outside the system because you believe it is not available within the system, please contact the benefits team so we can help you work through that. Both health plans offer prescription coverage. You will receive the lowest copay available when getting your prescriptions filled at a Rochester Regional apothecary or through mail order. Apothecaries are located at Park Ridge, Unity St. Mary's, and Rochester General Hospital. Here is an important item to keep in mind about the prescription coverage. If you take a maintenance medication, for example, something to control your blood pressure or your cholesterol, you must have the prescription filled at one of our apothecaries or through Prime Mail or Wegmans Home Delivery mail order in order to receive insurance coverage. This requirement is for maintenance medications only. There is a list of maintenance medications in the Health Plan Reference Guide. Medications not listed on the maintenance medication list may be filled at any retail pharmacy. However, you will pay a lower copay when your medications are filled at the General Apothecary, Unity St. Mary's Apothecary, Parkridge Apothecary, or through Prime Mail or Wegmans Home Delivery. As an example, if you go to the doctor and need an antibiotic, you can get that filled at other retail pharmacies. However, you will pay a lower copay when your medications are filled at Rochester Regional Apothecaries or through mail order. Also in the prescription arena, diabetes medication and supplies are covered at 100% at any pharmacy participating in the Excellus Blue Cross Blue Shield PPO pharmacy network. Both of our plans also offer a healthy lifestyle reimbursement benefit. This wellness benefit offers health plan participants a reimbursement for engaging in healthy activities. The most popular is a gym membership, but you can also be reimbursed for exercise classes, smoking cessation or weight control programs, and community sports for children aged 5 to 18. Basically, you or a covered family member completes the activity, complete a claim form, and submit to Excellus with the receipt. You will then receive a reimbursement for up to $250 on the basic plan and up to $500 on the enhanced plan. Only one reimbursement per contract, not one reimbursement per enrolled member. Additional information about the Healthy Lifestyle Reimbursement can be found on our website, unityhealth.org/benefits enrollment. This is a brief chart showing the cost differences for some commonly used services. You'll see the copays for enhanced are lower, but looking at your costs, you'll notice the biweekly premiums you'll pay from your paycheck for the enhanced plan are higher. Both the enhanced and basic plans cover the same services, but you'll pay lower premiums for the basic plan and higher copays at the time of service, and vice versa for the enhanced, higher premiums out of your paycheck, but lower copays at the time of service. We offer two dental plans, Unity Basic and Unity Enhanced. You'll receive the most coverage if you see a dental provider who participates in the Blue Cross Blue Shield network. You can insure yourself, your legal spouse, or your domestic partner, and your children up to age 23. Please note that the Unity Health and dental plans are completely separate. You can enroll yourself and your family in whatever combination works best for you, such as enrolling just yourself in the Unity Basic Health Plan, and then yourself and family in the Unity Enhanced Dental Plan. Both dental plans provide 2 cleanings each year at no cost. There are a few notable differences between the basic and enhanced plans. After you pay a small deductible, you'll pay half of the cost for basic restorative work with the basic plan and only 20% with the enhanced plan. Basic restorative includes services like cavities and extractions. Also of note is orthodontia. There is no orthodontia coverage on the basic plan. However, the enhanced plan provides orthodontia coverage for your children under the age of 19. The annual maximum benefit per person enrolled in the basic plan is $1,000, while with the enhanced plan, the maximum is $1,500 annually. Accordingly, you'll notice that the biweekly premiums you'll pay out of your paycheck are lower with the basic plan than the enhanced plan. We offer the iMed Vision plan for employees who may want additional coverage for exams and eyewear. Both health plans do offer vision coverage. On either health plan, adults can have one eye exam every 2 years and a $60 allowance toward the cost of eyewear once every 2 years. On the iMed plan, an adult can have one exam each year and receive $170 toward the cost of your eyewear each year. You do need to use a provider in the Insight network to receive the maximum benefit. You can get a list of providers directly from their website, imedvisioncare.com. The people eligible to be on your plan are yourself, your spouse, your domestic partner, and your children to the age of 26. Flexible spending accounts, or FSAs, allow you to set money aside from your paycheck on a pre-tax basis to be used for health care and or dependent care eligible expenses. Medical, dental, and vision expenses, such as copays at the doctor, prescription costs, and new glasses are types of expenses that can be reimbursed from your medical FSA. Dependent care expenses, such as your child attending daycare so that you can work, or an elder that you care for attending a daycare program, are examples of expenses that can be reimbursed from your dependent care FSA. The benefit of these plans is saving money. By contributing pre-tax dollars, you are paying for expenses with money that hasn't been taxed, and you are also reducing your taxable income each pay period. The FSA can be used for eligible expenses that you or your tax dependents incur. Domestic partner expenses are not eligible for reimbursement through the FSA plan unless your domestic partner is your tax dependent. You may need to consult a tax advisor for more information. So, how does this work? When you enroll in your benefits, you tell us how much money you want to contribute to either or both of the FSAs. Your election will be deducted from your paycheck in equal amounts throughout the year. We will set up the account with the plan administrator, Lifetime Benefit Solutions. They, in turn, will mail you a debit card to be used for your qualifying expenses. If you enroll in the medical savings account, your annual contribution amount will be loaded on the card and available for immediate use. For the dependent care account, the money is loaded onto the card after it is deducted from your check. Another option is not using the card. In this case, you will need to submit requests for reimbursement online or by mail. With either method, be sure to keep all receipts of your transactions for audit purposes and know what expenses are eligible to be reimbursed. Information is available on our website at unityhealth.org/benefits enrollment and also at irs.gov. Calculate the amount you plan to contribute carefully. You must incur the expense by the end of the plan year, 12/31/15, in order to receive reimbursement. The system provides a basic group term life insurance policy for you in the amount of your annual salary at no cost to you. For example, if you earn $30,000, you will have $30,000 of term life insurance as an active employee. In the event of your death, the policy will pay a death benefit to whomever you name as your beneficiary or beneficiaries. You need to name at least one person as a primary beneficiary. This would be the person who you would want to receive the benefit payment in the event something happened to you. This can be anyone, a spouse, a parent, a child, a friend. If you name two or more people as primary beneficiaries, you must assign percentages of the benefit to total 100%. As an example, if you're naming two family members as beneficiaries, you may assign 50% to each, or perhaps 70% to one and 30% to the other. You may also name secondary or contingent beneficiaries, but you're not required to. If you do, these beneficiaries would receive the money only if your primary beneficiaries passed before you did. Also, if you name contingent beneficiaries, their percentage must total 100%. In addition to the basic life insurance we provide, you can elect additional insurance in increments of your salary. For example, if your salary is $30,000, you may choose to purchase an additional $30,000, $60,000, or $90,000 of life insurance. If you elect 1 times or 2 times your annual salary now as a new hire, you are automatically enrolled. If you elect 3 times your salary, however, you will be required to complete an evidence of insurability application. That application is reviewed by our insurer, Liberty Mutual, and if you are approved, we'll add the extra level of insurance to your benefits. If you are denied, you still keep 2 times your salary level of life insurance. You can purchase life insurance coverage for your spouse. New York State does not allow you to have more insurance on your spouse than you have on yourself, so if electing, be sure the amount of spouse coverage is lower than yours. As a new hire, you may elect $15,000, $25,000, or $50,000 of spouse insurance just by requesting the coverage. If you elect at any time other than now, your spouse will be required to complete the evidence of insurability process for any level, and must be approved for the coverage. Anytime you elect the $100,000 level of coverage, your spouse will need to be approved before the coverage goes in place. You can also elect to purchase term life insurance coverage for your children with the choice of two levels, $5,000 and $10,000. The rate is the same regardless of the number of eligible children you cover. We briefly discussed short-term disability earlier in terms of the New York State mandatory coverage that provides a maximum benefit of $170 per week. For our part-time and full-time employees, the system provides an additional level of basic short-term disability coverage. If, as a part-time or full-time employee, you are medically unable to work, the benefit you'll receive is 50% of your weekly salary to a maximum of $340 per week. This benefit includes the New York State mandatory coverage amount and would be paid for a maximum of 26 weeks. If you wish to have additional coverage for short-term disability leave, you may elect the optional buy-up coverage. This plan increases the short-term disability benefit to 60% of your weekly salary to a maximum of $750 per week and includes the New York State and basic short-term disability benefit. If you elect this insurance as a new hire, you will be automatically enrolled. If you elect at any other time, you must complete the evidence of insurability process with our insurer. They will review the application and advise you if the request has been approved or denied. Long-term disability begins when short-term disability ends. With long-term disability insurance, if you are out of work for more than 26 weeks due to a disability, you will begin to receive the benefit on week 27 of your leave. The benefit you will receive is 50% of your monthly salary. Just like with the short-term disability buyout plan, if you elect this now as a new hire, you will be automatically enrolled in the plan. If you elect this insurance at any other time, you will be required to complete the evidence of insurability process and be approved for the benefit by our insurer. Accidental death and dismemberment, or AD&D, is a bit different from life insurance. AD&D provides benefits if you die or suffer a covered loss as the result of an accident. A covered loss could be sight out of one or both eyes, loss of a hand or foot, loss of speech or hearing in one or both ears, and such. If you were to die in an accident and had elected this insurance, the beneficiaries you named for your life insurance will receive the face value of the policy. The dismemberment portion of this insurance provides a benefit to you should you suffer an accident and become dismembered. By paying a biweekly premium, the Legal Services Plan covers attorney services for a variety of legal needs, such as document preparation, like wills and trusts, traffic offenses, real estate or elder law matters, with no additional out-of-pocket cost to you. You will need to use one of the MetLaw plan attorneys to receive this benefit. The plan covers you, your spouse, and your children to age 26. All the benefits we have discussed at this point are administered by Unity, so if you have questions on any of these plans, contact the Unity Benefits team. We offer additional benefits that are administered by an external vendor, the Farmington Company. Through Farmington, cancer, whole life, critical illness, and accident insurance plans are available. To learn more about these benefits and costs of the plans, you can either call the Farmington or meet with them during an on-site visit. The benefits that you elect now will remain in place until the end of this plan year, December 31st, 2015. So be sure to give careful thought to your elections. The opportunity to change your benefit elections happens annually during open enrollment. Open enrollment is exactly that, an open time frame to add dependents onto your plans, take dependents off your plans, or change your elections. If you wish to make changes to your benefits at any time other than open enrollment, you must have a qualifying event allowing that action. Examples of qualifying events are marriage, birth, and loss of other coverage. If this occurs to you, you must contact us within 30 days of the event to change your benefits. If you got married and contact us 50 days after the wedding, changes cannot be allowed and you will have to wait until open enrollment time to come around. All the information we've discussed is also available on our website at unityhealth.org/benefits enrollment. If you'd like to speak with a benefits representative, please contact us at 922-1100. Once you have made your elections on the form provided, submit the form to Human Resources as noted on the form. Fax number and email address are on the top of that form. We'll process your elections and send an enrollment confirmation to your home address. Thank you for viewing this presentation on the Unity Benefits Program. Please visit our website at unityhealth.org/benefits enrollment for more information. If you have questions regarding the benefits or need help enrolling in your benefits, please contact the Unity Benefits team at 922-1100 or email at hrbenefits@unityhealth.org.